All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to week 3 of digital learning. Um, we are going to be doing something a little bit different this week. So my lesson is actually not going to be that long. I was going to explain to you what we're going to do, but it's going to be a 2-day lesson that I'm going to be going over today um, and going over what that's going to look like. So we're going to be doing a project this week that I hope you guys are going to enjoy. So let me share my screen and I'll go into it. Okay, so here's Google Classroom, classwork. All right, so you are right here. Today is Monday, the 20th of April. So I'm gonna click this. All right, so hopefully you have already viewed the video, the YouTube video. Now, if you've not done that, please go back and view this video. You can stop at the 5-minute marks, just the first 5 minutes. It's a really good refresher and review of what we've been looking at with our quadrilaterals. Okay, so what you're going to be doing is you're going to be doing a project. So you're obviously looking at the lesson right now, which is number 2. So number 3 says view activity 1. This is a project rubric. It's not going to be submitted. So you're not submitting anything. You're just looking at the rubric. So go ahead and click activity 1. And feel free to pause this video if you need to and then come back to it once you've done this. All right, so here is what you are going to be doing this week. So you're gonna be doing this today and Wednesday, and you can do it, guys, whenever this week you're free and have time. This is gonna be what your math activity is for this week. All right, it says a math company hired you as a poster designer, and this is your assignment. It says create an educational math poster focused on quadrilaterals. The poster will show a hierarchy tree or diagram detailing the relationships between the quadrilaterals. So what we did last week, the tree, right? Starting with polygons and quadrilaterals, and then what shapes break into quadrilaterals, what into triangles, all the different hierarchy where it starts at the top and it works its way down. The poster should be visually appealing with color, but without being distracting with too much color or clip art. So your goal is to make it colorful and appealing, but not too much where it's like, whoa, that's way too much to look at. So the poster must show an example of each type of quadrilateral. The poster must include definitions of each type of quadrilateral. The poster should be created using whatever medium you have access to. So listen to me carefully. If at home you have construction paper and you have paper that you want to actually make something really cool and you want to actually do it on poster and on paper, go for it. Like that would be awesome. You could take a picture of it with your phone, with your computer, and you're gonna be able to submit that. Or if you want to do it on the computer, you can do it on the computer as well. So you can do it on Google Drawings, on PowerPoint, slides, whatever makes the most sense for you. So I'm gonna let you be creative with it. I'm going to show you a couple of those ways here in a second of what that looks like. And it says, be prepared to share the poster with your peers and teacher. You'll be evaluated on the 4Cs, see the attached rubric. So I'm going to be showing you what the grading rubric looks like on Wednesday, but just know that you are going to submit whatever this project looks like for you. So the main thing you want to understand is you're going to get all the quadrilaterals on this poster and you're going to explain what makes it a parallelogram, what makes it a square, what makes it a rectangle, what are the attributes of each of the different shapes. All right, so let me go back here. Okay, so before I get to the example, so I've included just some generic examples of what this looks like. I also included the lesson 4 material. So this has all the quadrilaterals on it and the definitions of each one in a picture. So if you're struggling to say, what was a parallelogram again? How do I include that one? I've given you a picture of what that looks like and the attributes that are here. So here's the rhombus and rectangle, trapezoid, square, kite, pentagon, hexagon. Now it's not a quadrilateral, but it's a polygon, a shape. And same thing with triangles, not quadrilateral, but you can include those if you want to. Okay, so basically this project is just a review of everything you've learned so far and kind of making it in your own cool creative way of showing me what each one is. Like obviously you could just print this paper out and be like, well, here's everything, and that would be true, but there's no visual, there's nothing, there's no colors to it. Like I want you to be creative in taking these different things and really know what each thing is standing for. So this is just material to help you in order to look at the different objects and the different attributes. So here's some examples. Now these are just a couple little things that I found that could be good examples. that you can kind of look at to see if you're on kind of the right track. So this one is very, very basic. Now I will tell you this would be like a level 2, maybe even a level 1. It has the hierarchy, right? It has the quadrilaterals right here at the top, and it has the arrows that go, but there's no definitions for each of the shapes, and it's kind of really just basic. Now, this is a hierarchy, so this could be something that you include on your project, but this is something that I want to show you this first because it's good with the hierarchy and the tree, but it doesn't really explain what each of the shapes, what the characteristics are. Now, if you know what these different little symbols are, right? These two arrows mean these two sides are the same, and this arrow, these are the same. These are right angles. Like, it does show you some of the different stuff, but just be careful that I do want you to explain what each shape and what the attributes actually are. All right, let's look at this one. So this one is called the Quad Pod Touch. So look at this carefully. You have over here, it has the different apps on the left, right here. It has all the different shapes in the middle and like an iPod Touch. And then it has the different definitions that are over here as well, going over what those definitions are. So that's one thing. Now, this person didn't include a hierarchy of which one comes on top and how it goes down, but this is a really cool project. It's visually appealing. It's got colors. This is something you could do if you had like a piece of poster board at home and some markers. You could do a project that looks similar to this. Now, this one I thought was really cool. I saw this one too. So this is like a, for those of you on social media, and I know most of you are, this would be like an Instagram homepage, right? It says like the different posts, followers, how many people are following it, and basically it's just the profile of all the different shapes. So it has the parallelogram, it has the rhombus, it has the rectangle, the square, all the different things as it goes through, and it kind of just in a creative way shows what the different attributes and dimensions are, and they actually created some of the quadrilaterals to go with it. So this is another way that you could put the different quadrilaterals down. And I want you to be creative. You can come up with something that's not any of these examples. Like, I would be more impressed if you did something that was not something of these examples, but I wanted to give you something to look at where you could be like, oh, okay, so I'm taking all the different shapes and I need to put the attributes down in some cool creative way. Okay, so that's something that you could do any of these examples right here. So it also talked about, and let me move this. So it talked about here like Google Slides. So if I just do like a blank Google slide. So I could just do it like this and do like different slides and talk about each of the shapes in a different slide, in a different format with different pictures, right? You got the little clip art that's over here. You got different things that you can like insert your image. You can look at anything that you've kind of got that's here. So any of that works as well, that you can do for your different slides. So you can name your project something really cool. And you can kind of just go slide by slide talking to me about the different shapes, and then you can put a hierarchy or a tree, something that you used from previous times, and you can even attach it or make it in here. So that's something you could do Google Slides. If you want to do, like, I don't really have poster board at home, I don't really have markers to be able to use the technology that you're viewing this video on to help you with your slides. Something else, let me go back here. Let's see. I wanted to. No, that's not it. Hold on. I want to say on the actual assignment itself, you can go to. Let me go back to the Google Drawings. Also something that you can do. I'm not sure I have that on my. I don't have that as one of my options here. Let's see, Google. So I think when you, because I had it before, hmm. Let me go back to Classroom. So I think if I upload something, I can also upload something in Drawing. So when you guys, let's see if I go to classwork. Let me go to an old lesson. Let me see. Edit, create. Okay, so yeah, when you go into actually the creation part, so when you have this assignment right now, this actual lesson, you can go and you can actually create. So when you create, you can create any of these different things, and you can go to Google Drawings right here. Let's see if this will pop up. So you've got this as well that you can also kind of mess around with, and this is something, guys, where you can kind of just play around with different stuff. You can use the internet to help you with the different like things that you want to actually post, but this is something that I'm going to give you kind of the freedom to use. So I'm honestly not as familiar with Google Drawings. You might have more familiarity with it. I know some of you like to use it during like indoor recess and stuff. You can actually do the drawings on here. So I will kind of let you play around with it, but you do have the different shapes that are here as well. So if you do pick something, let's say we pick right here, and I want to try and just draw. So I want to be, okay, like here's the rectangle, and I want to be able to, type inside the rectangle, right, and type the different attributes and stuff inside and do different Google Drawings. So you could actually do different Google Drawings as well, the different shapes, and be able to attach that as well to the assignment. So what I want to, let's see, I don't need that anymore. What I want to show you before I end this video. So there's not really anything new that I'm going over in this video for this lesson, but I do want you to understand what this lesson actually entails and what you actually need to do. So you right now, when you finish this video, you are going to start on this project. Now, here's my suggestion to you. Please make sure that you have this right here. This is the everything that needs to be included in the project. So when I'm giving you this feedback on the project, all these different bullet points are exactly what you need to have. So if you're like, well, wait, what do I need to have on my project? What things need to be there? You've got all these different bullet points right here that need to be on this project. And then you also have the project examples here, and you have the material that's also here. Now, if you're still struggling with the hierarchy and the trees and diagrams, I posted this video here as well. And this video kind of helps you go over the hierarchy of what's at the top and as it kind of goes down to the bottom. So please make sure that you're watching that video. So in the actual lesson itself, you are not turning in anything today. So today you are just starting on your project and getting to figuring out, do you want to do poster? Do you want to do online? But you are not doing any actual turning in today. So there will be nothing submitted today. You are going to submit your project on Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. Whenever you finish it, you will submit it for your next lesson. So that's important, guys. Please make sure you are not submitting anything today. You are going to submit that on the next math lesson. And so I will go over that here for the next one. I already have this one up here as well. I have the rubric for you, and I will tell you how I would like for you to submit it on Wednesday. So you can go ahead and start on it. You can look to see how that looks, and then I will tell you the proper way to submit it by either taking pictures of your project if it's a poster, or by submitting it online if you were going to do it online. So either of those ways, I will go over that on Wednesday. The last thing I want to leave you with today is, you see up here, I have a math live session. If you were like, what is he talking about right now? I will be on a live math session tomorrow at 9 a.m. Tuesday, April 21st at 9 a.m. I will be on here live and I will be walking through step by step of how to do the project and how that is going to look. So if you are still very confused, if you just watch this video and are like, I don't even know where to get started, I don't even know what to do, please get on with me at 9 a.m. tomorrow, April 21st, and I will walk through. I will be on for probably an hour or so, going through and answering any questions that people have for this project. Okay, so let me stop sharing now. So I hope that you guys go and get started on this now. And then later this week, you will be submitting this project to me via Google Classroom. Okay, good luck. And I hope to guys see you at 9 a.m. tomorrow.